Med Ed Bytes, micro, just-in-time education. Hi, this is Dr. Ria Temmerman, CRNA scientist and co-founder of Atomic Anesthesia, and I'm here to guide you through this Med Ed Byte. In this bite, we'll explore the complex relationship between perioperative neurocognitive disorders and the risk of developing long-term neurocognitive disorders like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Currently, the evidence linking POND to long-term neurocognitive disorders is inconclusive. Dementia and Alzheimer's disease typically develop over decades, making it challenging to establish a direct causal relationship with perioperative events. If a person experiences postoperative delirium, POD, or postoperative cognitive dysfunction, POCD, and later develops dementia, it's likely they were already predisposed to these conditions. It's important to note that POCD is usually self-limiting and rarely persists in the longer term in the way that dementia does. This distinction is crucial when considering the potential long-term impacts of perioperative cognitive changes. A 2011 meta-analysis of 15 case control studies failed to find any association between general anesthesia and subsequent Alzheimer's dementia. This comprehensive analysis also included 2 studies investigating regional anesthesia, which similarly found no link to Alzheimer's. Supporting these findings, a cross-sectional study of over 600 elderly patients in Vienna showed no dose-dependent relationship between the number of anesthetics received and cognitive dysfunction. However, subsequent research has produced mixed results, highlighting the complexity of this issue. A large case control study in Taiwan, analyzing 135,000 records from a national database, found a statistically significant hazard ratio of 1.99 for dementia associated with anesthesia. But it's important to note that the anesthetic cohort was older and had a greater burden of depression and cardiovascular comorbidities, which could act as potential confounding factors. This underscores the challenge of isolating the effects of anesthesia and surgery from other risk factors for cognitive decline. The Oxford project to investigate memory and aging Optima study suggests a more nuanced picture. Among 394 elderly participants who underwent moderate or major surgery, those with pre-existing mild cognitive impairment showed worsening cognitive function post-surgery, while cognitively normal patients did not. This finding suggests that individuals with existing cognitive vulnerabilities may be more susceptible to long-term effects from perioperative events. When considering the relationship between high-risk surgery with general anesthesia and cognitive outcomes, it's crucial to acknowledge the significant confounding factors at play. Patients requiring high-risk surgery typically have more significant underlying medical conditions, which themselves may contribute to cognitive decline independent of the surgical or anesthetic factors. The mixed nature of these findings underscores the complexity of the relationship between perioperative cognitive changes and long-term neurocognitive outcomes. However, the potential for increased risk in certain populations, particularly those with pre-existing cognitive impairment, warrants further investigation. Medtronic, engineering the extraordinary.